Sharks are back in an all-new season of Shark Tank, where hopeful entrepreneurs from across the country dream of a chance to secure an investment and gain powerful partners to start, grow, or save their businesses.
We urge you to catch this golden opportunity before Pat and I knock it out of the park.
If the Sharks hear a great idea, they're ready to invest using their own money.
I want to be involved with this. I think you're going to hit a home run with this.
And they'll fight each other for a piece of the action.
So I'm going to give you 10 seconds, Chris.
Before you do that,
I'm not going to let this price go up.
He's pulling an old Mark Cuban.
But first, the entrepreneurs must convince a shark to invest the full amount they're asking for, or they'll walk away with nothing.
I absolutely hate to see young entrepreneurs getting completely screwed.
It's sink.
What is it we don't know yet?
Or swim.
You just got on board as an opportunist. She's not stupid.
I think they call me a mini shark.
Who are the Sharks? They're self-made millionaire and billionaire investors who are entrepreneurs themselves. Kevin O'Leary is a venture capitalist who turned a $10,000 loan into a software business worth $4.2 billion. Barbara Corcoran went from working as a waitress in Manhattan to building the city's preeminent real estate empire. Damon John is a fashion mogul and branding expert who grew his homemade clothing line into the globally recognized fashion brand FUBU. Robert Herjavec, the son of an immigrant factory worker, is now a technology mogul who sold his first internet companies for over $350 million. And Mark Cuban, notorious billionaire entrepreneur and the outspoken owner of the Dallas Mavericks. First up is Jenny Nygrosh, who believes she can make the Sharks a lot of green with her environmentally friendly business.
Hello, Sharks. My name is Jenny Nygrosh. I'm president of the Green Garmento, and I'm here seeking $300,000 for 20% equity in my growing business. How many of you have ever had to struggle with a twist tie or search for clothing that was suffocating inside plastic? You're not alone. Every year, U.S. dry cleaners process 1.4 billion items of clothing, creating an estimated 300 million pounds of single-use plastic that invade our landfills and waterways, threatening our marine life, including sharks, and wildlife, including Mr. Wonderful. The Green Garmento has multi-functions to help you create a cleaner closet and a cleaner planet. When you get the bag home, simply turn it upside down. It'll hang from any hook in your house, and it's a space-saving hamper. Or it'll fit into a hamper frame. Throw your dry cleaning in. When you're ready to go to the cleaner, simply cinch the bag, carry it like a duffel or a yoga bag, bring it to your dry cleaner, and ask for them to save the bag, keep it with your clothes, and when you get your clothes returned, the bag has magically morphed into this gorgeous hanging garment bag, and your clothes are hanging gently inside, and not a single-use plastic bag in sight. Sharks, sometimes the biggest ideas truly are the simplest. Please help the world to be fantastic, use less plastic, and invest in the Green Garmento.
Cool idea. How do I make money?
Right now, dry cleaning packaging is about a $200 million a year business. This month, we're going to reach our $1 million mark in sales.
Whoa.
What about the last 12 months?
Just this year, we're at about 260,000. We have projected just under 400,000.
Do I pay for the bag as the consumer, or does the dry cleaning shop pay for it?
Depends where you're buying it. Most likely, you'd buy it from your dry cleaner, and they buy it from us.
Do you sell to dry cleaners?
We sell to dry cleaners
What do you
all
sell
over
it
the
for?
country. They are in the $4 range, and then we print their logos on them. So we do mostly customized bags.
What do they cost you to make?
There's two things my mama never told me to talk about, and that's my age and how much my bags cost.
No, come on now. How are we going to know? You can't hold that back.
But did Mama tell you you ain't going to get an investment?
Really?
And my mama's from Boston, so it's weird that she talked like that. They are under $2.
Do they charge me more
No.
as opposed to plastic? Which is exactly what my dry cleaner did. He came out with these bags, and I keep losing them. And every time I lose them, they charge me money for it.
Okay.
Is that one of the models that people are using?
That's not normally what we would like to have happen. First of all, your dry cleaner should be giving you free bags because you're Mr. Hertzbeck. But
Well, if you're charging you double is what it should be doing.
Robert, are you saying this actually had happened to you?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Here's the problem when I looked into it. Most dry cleaners are relatively small. So they don't actually do the dry cleaning at the shop. The problem was they said actually sorting. The idea of you bring your own bag and then having to put your stuff in your bag was too much time for them.
These plastic bags, however, are costing them 5 to 15 cents each.
So the sale is to the dry cleaner, and your pitch to them is, you're actually going to save money.
If one person rotates their 2 bags per year, that is a $35 to $45 saving on just the
And
one.
they pocket that margin. They
Absolutely.
keep that money.
And then they resell these. These bags retail on our website for $9.99.
But currently now, how many competitors do you have, and how big are they in relevance to you?
One, really. It's a totally different bag. They aren't at all consumer driven. We also have the patent on these bags. We have 18 claims and a utility patent.
I love a clear bag. I could look in my closet and see exactly what I'm pulling out without opening a bag to see what's inside one. And secondly, I covet these little plastic bags and save them for when I travel. Because I find if I group, because the clothing wrinkles without the use of the bag. So if you were to put a man's suit, a woman's dress, and a pair of trousers in there without the plastic on each one, they will wrinkle.
It's true. Men's suits, if you put the plastic between them, don't wrinkle.
I never knew that.
Our bags are breathable. Would you rather search through that, or would you rather have your stuff neatly hanging?
Jenny, can we focus on the numbers for a second? You say
Sure.
you're going to make $400,000 this year. After you pay yourself a normalized salary, how much money will be at the bottom line?
We are not in profit yet.
Who's we?
My husband and I, we run the business together.
So on $400,000 sales, you're not making any money?
Correct.
Oh.
We are not. It's a
Why?
brand new category.
Why?
It is a new business. You know, we're just 4 years in, and to have,
4 years? You haven't made any money in 4 years?
well, we've made sales.
How much
made
did you
any money.
lose this year? How much will you lose on 400,000?
We probably lose about 10,000 a month or so.
A month? A month?
20. How much did you lose last year?
To be honest, I don't know the answer to that.
You're supposed to know how much you're making or losing.
I know. I'm supposed to know my numbers cold. I read your article. I did.
Well, yeah,
because-
you didn't take it to
because
heart.
I didn't know you were going to ask me that. I honestly,
How much money have you put in?
Because we're about to ask how much
4 years?
debt is on.
we put in about $380,000 of our own money.
Your money.
Actually, we have non-equity investors.
Non-equity investors?
What are they doing? Lending
They
you
are
money?
getting
Debt?
up 9% revenue until they're paid back.
That's brutal. So you're paying 9% of your revenue off the top.
Correct.
Okay, and how much did they give you to get that 9%?
We raised about $900,000.
$900,000. Wow.
You're in for $1.26 million.
Why do we have to pull that out of you?
So you're paying 9% of your revenue off the top.
Correct.
Okay, and how much did they give you to get that 9%?
We raised about $900,000.
$900,000.
You're in for $1.26 million.
Why do we have to pull that out of you?
It's a little overwhelming up here. I'm not gonna lie.
No, it gets worse. Okay, how much of the $900,000 you pay back?
Not very much. It's not that much.
How are you going to find the capital to dig your way out of this monster hole?
It's not really a monster hole because every single day
$900,000.
we're getting.
Let me ask you this. How much gross sales do you have to generate to pay those people back? These people trusted in you and gave you $900,000.
It is a risk, and we are paying 9% on.
Jenny, it's a great product, and you're growing the business, which I love. But there was an elephant in the room, and we had to find it.
Okay.
I'm out.
May I say something?
Sure.
I think the product's very well designed, very clever.
Thank you.
But it would just be like buying into a problem, honestly. So I'm out.
Okay.
You know, the trouble with green, it doesn't work unless there's an economic reason. People fundamentally want to save the planet unless it costs them something. That's the cold, hard truth. That's why solar doesn't work, and that's why wind doesn't work, and this is why this isn't working. I'm out.
You learned an expensive lesson, Jenny. One of the things that entrepreneurs always talk about is, if I only had the money. But debt is not your friend. It's just a trap a lot of entrepreneurs fall into.
Right.
And I'm out.
Okay.
It's a very intimidating room, and I don't want to beat you up for what you did to start your business because you didn't know any better. You may have just had a passion, you wanted to get it started, but your business turned, unfortunately, instead of cleaning bags, into a body bag. I'm out.
Okay. All right.
Good luck, Jenny.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. It is definitely overwhelming, and I did literally feel like I was being circled by the sharks. If there's one thing I can tell future entrepreneurs, know thy numbers.
In season 1, Tiffany Crumans made a deal with Barbara Corcoran for her children's medicine dispenser, Ava the Elephant.
You know what? I'd love to take your offer. I'm so happy. We're going to make money on this together.
Let's see what she's up to now.
I walked into the Shark Tank with a clay prototype. Since then, I've sold 100,000 units with over $1 million in sales. Today's a very exciting day. We're launching our second product, the Ava the Elephant thermometer stickers. I'm going back to my very own elementary school to launch the product in the entire school district. Do you guys like to have your temperature taken? Ava the Elephant thermometer stickers are liquid crystal technology stickers that you place on your child's forehead and it reads their temperature. This year, we're expecting $1 million in sales from just the sticker alone.
What's going on with the website? I know you have the rough draft on me.
It's looking really good. It's got all of our colors. It used to just be Barbara and I, and now I work with a logistics company, over 30 people, 4 international distributors. I can't believe how far Ava the Elephant has come in the last 3 years. A few months after the show, I was diagnosed with thyroid cancer. The success of the business really helped us financially, and the process itself has been really therapeutic for me and helped me get through that. I'm very thankful for Shark Tank for giving me this opportunity to face that challenge.
I'm Pat Pizzette. And I'm Matt Canepa. And we live in San Francisco, California. And we're the owner of Grinds. We met in college and played baseball together there. I was a second baseman, and Matt was a catcher. Get out! After my junior year, I got drafted by a pro team and played 3 years of baseball before heading back to San Francisco. Having played baseball for a number of years, you begin to realize how prevalent chewing tobacco is and how unhealthy and really disgusting it is. So Matt and I got together and decided to do something about that.
We created this product that helps people stop using tobacco.
It's a product baseball players love, but we know that it's got huge potential outside into much broader markets. We need an investment from the Sharks to take our great product and put it on retail shelves across the U.S. The Sharks will take one look at our business and see the two guys behind it and realize they've got a home run.
Hi, I'm Pat.
And I'm Matt.
And our company is Grinds. And we're here today seeking a $75,000 investment in exchange for 10% equity in our company. Our product, Grinds coffee pouches, are filled with freshly ground coffee that's then flavored and supplemented with B vitamins and other important nutrients to keep you bright and alert while providing a healthy alternative to chewing tobacco. Our product has a unique opportunity to capitalize and gain market share in 3 of the most lucrative markets in the world: tobacco, coffee, and energy. And as former players ourselves, we spent the past 2 years building our brand through our contacts in both Major and Minor League Baseball, with over 20 Major League teams currently using the product, including the Chicago Cubs and Boston Red Sox.
In the U.S. alone, chewing tobacco is a $4.5 billion a year industry. It is estimated that over half of all users make at least one attempt to quit their habit. With your help and experience, we can take our product into every gas station and convenience store, not only in the U.S., but in the world. So Sharks, we urge you to catch this golden opportunity before Pat and I knock it out of the park.
So before we hand out some samples, I'll give you a quick demo in case you're not familiar with how to use the product. Open it up, take out a pouch or two, place it in your mouth, let it sit for 20 minutes, half hour, 45 minutes, whatever you need to get your energy kick. When you're done, take it out, throw it away, and that's it. So now Matt's going to pass out our bestseller, the mint chocolate flavor that you guys can all try. And then we've got the cinnamon roll and mocha that you can open up and try or check out the aroma.
Whoa.
So you can put it kind of right in your cheek. You don't actually chew on it.
Okay, so this is starting to work now. I could taste the chocolatey coffee
that's
thing
the idea.
going here. How long will the pouch last?
You can go up to 45 minutes or so as well.
How much coffee equivalent in one pouch?
So one pouch is about a quarter cup of coffee, but one can has got about 20 pouches, which is 4 or 5 cups of coffee.
One is just a quarter cup, because I got to tell you, it feels
It's
a lot
strong.
stronger.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So wait, how'd you guys get into this?
So Matt and I met at Cal Poly. We were both business finance students playing baseball together. Matt was a catcher. He's actually drafted by the Chicago Cubs.
We were working on this econ project, and we were procrastinating, as most college students do. We ended up not having much in our pantries late night, and we needed some sort of energy kick. So what did? We actually took coffee grounds, regular just coffee grounds, and put it in our mouth.
Oh.
So after 10 minutes or so, we look at each other, we kind of smile, and we say, yeah, we kind of feel an energy kick, but we got all these coffee grounds all over our
And we just
teeth
started brainstorming right away. And we said, why don't we come up with a prototype? Next thing we knew, there was a flyer on our campus that said, have a cool idea, free pizza. So being starving college students, we went down, filled out a questionnaire. Next thing you knew, we were pitching a business plan competition, had some seed money, and launched our product at spring training.
So do you have sales today?
So in 2010, we did 3,500.
Matt and I were thinking at the end of the baseball season, it's time to get a 9-to-5 job. 2 days after the San Francisco Giants won the World Series, we got a call from their manager, Bruce Bochy. He said, guys, I've been using your product. It might be saving my life. I wish you guys the best.
Bingo!
We took that as the kick in the pants to say, all right, we got to make this product meet the idea. And we proceeded to find new manufacturing, raise a little bit of financing.
So basically, last year in 2011, we did 135,000. And this year, we are on track to do 300,000 by year's end.
Wow.
So tell us about the cost issues.
For retail direct-to-consumer, we like to offer the cans at about $3.99.
Is that equivalent to what tobacco would cost?
Tobacco can range from, on the low side, $3.50 to up to $7 with tax.
What are you going to sell it to distribution for?
$2.69 per can.
And what do you make it for?
Last year, the cost per can was $1.30. This year, it's been around $1.24, $1.25, and we're hoping to drop it at least below $1.10 by the end of the year.
Hey, Matt and Pat, I love your energy. I think you have great energy. I can't imagine you not selling this product, frankly. I get it, but it's just not a product I can relate to, chewing something in my mouth like this, so I'm out.
Okay, guys, you're creating a new category, okay? This is wonderful, and you got a lot of energy, and it's smart. But one of the problems is coffee companies have a lot of coffee. If you prove out this category, why wouldn't they crush you like the cockroaches you are right now? What you need is capital. You need money to fire it up, and you got to get into retail faster. You don't want to wait until the coffee guys figure it out and come after you. You want to get the brand out in every store you possibly can. You need money. Why don't I provide you with $100,000? And the way you pay me back is every time you sell a tin, you give me a quarter. I'm going to make it easy. I'm not going to ask for any equity at all. Maybe I'm your guy. I'm your bank.
Perhaps, yeah.
Are you looking for solely capital, or are you looking for the strategic relationship?
The strategic relationship is, of course, valuable to us. We know baseball, we know our product, we know the numbers. Distribution is that missing link, and we're doing our homework, but someone who can expedite that process.
Pat, honestly, I know nothing about chewing tobacco, but I want to be involved with this. I think you're going to hit a home run with this. I'll give you $75,000 for 15%, but I really would like Damon to deal with me, not because I need the money, but I think he can do the distribution. I mean, that's his specialty.
I'm okay with Robert in that because this is such a good deal and you guys know your stuff.
So what exactly are you offering here?
So $75,000, $37.5 from each of us for 15%.
Why give up so much now when in a year after I help you get distribution, you're worth 10 times more? And I won't take any equity. That's why they call me Mr. Wonderful. I know what you need and when you need it.
Yeah, you're definitely correct in that sense. I don't think.
Of course I'm correct. Why give up any equity?
Mark, do you have anything you'd like to add to the conversation?
Look, guys, in any sport, you can play small or you can go big. I see tobacco replacement products as a medium-sized industry. I see you guys carving out a nice niche, but like I always say, you know, the most valuable asset I need to get a return on is my time, and the return on time just isn't there. So for that reason, I'll make it easier for these guys and I'll go out.
Okay.
Damon and Robert, would you guys be willing to up the cash to $100,000 for 15% equity and go in on the deal 50-50?
Would you be willing to up the equity?
And that's all I was going to say as well.
It'd be hard to do that without more cash.
Guys, I'm not going to do it. I'll tell you why I'm not going to do it. With what I'm bringing to the table, the $25,000 is neither here nor there. Over the long run, the $25,000 is not going to make the difference.
Yeah, you're stepping over dollars to save pennies right now.
I absolutely hate to see young entrepreneurs getting completely screwed. Why give up any equity?
I'm staying at the $75,000, $37,500 from the two of us for 15%.
I'm going to stay with that.
It's equity versus a royalty. What are you going to do?
Damon and Robert, we've accepted your deal.
Yeah.
Damon, Robert.
There you go. Home run.
Thanks, guys. We're excited.
Wow.
Looking forward to working with you.
All right, great job.
We've got an international, national distributor partners. Couldn't be more excited.
Pretty jacked up about it. Pretty jacked up about it right now.
Next up are Scott Duff and Carlos Ortiz, who believe the Sharks can put some heat into their currently cold business.
I'm Carlos Ortiz.
And I'm Scott Duff. Together we're My Cold Snap. We're here seeking $50,000 for a 100% stake in our company, plus a 12% royalty on future sales.
Huh?
100%?
It's a Kevin book of entrepreneurship.
We've got a great deal for you guys, but more importantly, we've got a great product to share with you. Scott, let's say that you find yourself by a pool or on a boat and you want to keep your drinks cold. How would you keep those cool?
I'd use an ice chest.
Okay. Now you're ready to enjoy one of those drinks. You take it out of your ice chest into the hot summer sun. How would you go about trying to keep those cool?
My Cold Snap, the only ice chest that fits in your hand.
Guys, My Cold Snap works because it leverages the simplest concept. It's just ice and water in a cup. He takes the drink out of his ice chest in the sun. He simply slides it into his Cold Snap. He seals it all together with our leak-proof ring. And now he has an ice chest that fits in his hand. His last sip will literally be as cold as his first. Right now, we're looking for a fast-swimming shark who can take My Cold Snap to the next level. Who's it going to be?
So you want to get $50,000 from us.
Yes.
And we would own 100% of the patent or property, and we would pay you a 12% royalty.
Correct.
So you basically want us to work for you.
Well, if you take 100% of the company, you will be doing that part. Now, because the important part has been done.
The important part would have been that you have a large amount of sales.
A quarter of a million.
Done?
A $250,000 have been sold.
How did you sell them?
In the promotional products industry.
And they paid us a licensing fee at that time, and it was 10%.
So you've already got
Is
sales.
that deal over?
That deal
Yes,
is
it
over.
is. It's over.
What happened to that deal?
Well, we struck that deal with the largest promotional company in the United States. Unfortunately, and unbeknownst to us, that company was going under bankruptcy. So they really actually mismanaged the product. There's inventory sitting in Houston waiting to be sold.
How much inventory?
We have 20,000 units of inventory.
20,000 units of inventory. How much does each unit cost?
They cost a little bit over $1 to make.
Can we see a couple of units, please?
Yeah, absolutely.
So, Carlos, my dad always told me, if it's too good to be true, it's too good to be true. You've licensed it, you've created it, you've got sales. I mean, why aren't you doing the heavy lifting?
You don't have too many sales because he still has inventory, Robert.
Why are you telling us that you can't sell your own product? What is it we don't know yet, and we're going to find out in 2 seconds?
No, Kevin, we're not. Before, when it was launched prior, we did not own the tooling. In order to get it to the promotional products industry, we spent $200,000, and I'll admit it's pretty inefficiently.
What did you spend the $200,000 on?
We went to Mexico. We did prototypes first. We did tooling, worked on the patent.
You didn't spend the money well.
We didn't spend the money well.
We spent it, and we spent it very poorly.
And how much revenue have you gotten back through your licensing and any other efforts?
We got 10 cents per unit.
What was the total dollar you got?
We got $25,000 from that time.
That's all you've made?
During that, yeah, from promotional products, that's all we made.
How long ago did the other company go bankrupt?
This was in 2004.
So it's been sitting around forever then?
It's been sitting around for a little bit.
This was like now.
So you haven't been able to sell those units?
No, it's not. No.
Oh, this is getting nasty, guys.
Maybe we're not doing a good job communicating.
You're doing a horrible job. Don't worry about it. Go ahead.
There's a period of inactivity.
8 years.
What did you do in the 8 years, Scott?
Well,
You put it on ice, right?
we did. We did put it on pause, and I'll tell you why. So we stopped for a little bit. We had spent $200,000. Now we're a little bit older, a little bit wiser, and have a little bit more powder in our storage. So we were relaunching, and we recognized the opportunity that you guys could accomplish.
So this, for me, feels like you took a cold body out of the closet, you're wheeling it back in, you want us to buy in. If you're not excited about running your business, I can't get excited.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry I'm
that
not.
we gave that.
I'm sorry I'm not.
Barbara, it's not a cold body.
Okay, so you guys, now you've actually created more confusion because you just spent $20,000 more to get 20,000 units of inventory. Why?
Because today we have the time, we have the resources, and we're fully committed. Believe me, there's nobody that's more committed to this concept.
You are not fully committed to a product when you're saying, we're just going to give you the company for $50,000.
I don't have a problem with the approach. What I have a problem with is this thing died years ago, and now you're trying to pawn it off on us. It was a dead business years ago.
Our goal, Carlos and I's goal, is to move this thing forward. We think it has tremendous
Scott,
potential.
Never invest in a business that's rolling downhill. Because a boulder rolling downhill cannot be stopped. I'm out.
Okay. Let me say,
I'm just trying to figure out, can I make any money off this thing? I don't think so. I think the problems are really dramatic in terms of how you get it to the market. I don't think the beer business or the pop business or any bottler is going to add to the cost of distributing their product. We've already got sales. They're going to have no interest. So I got to sell it one at a time. I have no interest in joining you in that hell. I am out.
You're asking for 12% royalty. So in this market of royalties, at 12%, I could probably go get Mickey Mouse as a license and put it on anything and sell a large amount of it. So for something unknown, you should be asking 5%. That's just the beginning of the problems of something you haven't proven in the market. I'm out.
Before we continue with any of this boulder that's rolling, let's get off the royalties. Really, what we want
Well, that's not working so far, is it?
Well, I'd like to stop it.
Artist off a boulder.
I'm trying.
The problem is, I don't like it, I don't want it, I don't need it, and I definitely don't want to help it, so I'm out.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for your time.
Do you think the champagne they brought is for us?
I was just looking at that. I think it's very cool right now. You know what? There's nothing in it.
Really?
Just like this beetle, it's empty.
In season 2, Rebecca Riscotti pitched her cat toilet training system, City Kitty.
You take the City Kitty training seat that you see there, you put it on your toilet, and you fill it with a small amount of kitty litter.
And sealed a deal with Kevin Harrington.
20%, 100,000.
Yes.
Okay.
Which catapulted her business to huge success.
Before Shark Tank, City Kitty had only $100,000 in sales a year, and now City Kitty is breaking $1 million this year alone.
Now she's back to the tank to try her luck again with a partner and a brand new product.
She's so familiar.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, Sharks. I'm Chris.
And I'm Rebecca.
Our product is Hoodie Pillow. We're seeking $90,000 for 15% of our company.
Sharks, you may remember me and my product from season 2, the City Kitty Cat Toilet Training Kit. Not only did I walk away from Shark Tank with a deal, but my experience helped me see the huge potential in my newest venture, Hoodie Pillow. City Kitty revolutionized owning a cat. Get ready for Hoodie Pillow to revolutionize relaxation.
Americans love hoodies because they provide casual comfort wherever you go. You put your hood on, you zip it up, and you're in your own cozy environment. We love our hoodies so much, we would wear them every chance we could. But at times, they become impractical. When lying down, they pull at your neck, and when sleeping, the sweatshirt gets too hot.
And really, the best part about them is just the hood. Problem solved with Hoodie Pillow.
Hoodie Pillow combines the comfort of your pillow with America's favorite piece of clothing, the hoodie. The hood is completely attached to the pillowcase. There's no pulling, there's no discomfort. It allows you to turn your head and sink into your comfy spot with ease. Our design has adjustable drawstrings that block out light and dampen sound, a convenient pocket for your phone and TV remote, or a porthole that keeps your headphones tangle-free.
Damon, why don't you come on down and give it a try?
I'll give it a shot. You know, I made some money off of hoods. I'm going to lay down.
You're going to lay down and put the hood on.
Stick your head in it.
I don't think he can look more ridiculous.
Or more relaxed. Right now for Hoodie Pillow, we've already sold over 3,000 units. We launched 8 weeks ago.
That's your market. Yeah, right.
Can I get into cloud?
All right. Let's call it like it is. You had a winner in the cat poo-poo dome thing. There's no question about it.
City Kitty is doing fantastic. We're going to reach about 5 million in sales this coming year.
5 million?
Good for you.
Did you invent this?
Chris is the inventor of this product, and as soon as I saw it, I knew the huge market potential for it. There is a reason that the Snuggie sold $500 million in products.
So you just got on board as an opportunist?
I think they call me a mini shark.
A mini shark.
I own 30% of the company.
How much did you put up?
$15,000.
Christopher, how did you come up with it?
I invented Hoodie Pillow after bringing my triplet girls home from the hospital. Our lives were turned upside down, our sleep schedules were completely taken away from us, and I needed a way to shut the world off just a little bit and regroup. I've known Rebecca for a few years, and she was one of the first people that I brought it to, and you should have seen the look on her face.
So, Rebecca, you have a knack for crazy-looking stuff.
Yes.
But you were right last time. I got to tell you, when you came out here, I thought it was the most ridiculous thing I'd ever seen, and you proved us all wrong. I have the same reaction here.
Well, listen, you have to keep in mind, we launched Hoodie Pillow 8 weeks ago, a soft launch with one link on Facebook, and we did $60,000 in 8 weeks.
I invested in Chris and in this product because I believe in it. Chris and I honor...
Well, you already have a shark, one of our beloved sharks who helped you with this progress, Kevin Harrington of your City Kitty. You have money. You have distribution.
I came here thinking that your experience in textiles and then the experience that Barbara has with consumer goods.
I know why she's here,
different.
because Shark Tank made City Kitty a $5 million product. She's not stupid.
Maybe, Chris, you can answer this. One of you are going to have to. You put your money in an evaluation of around $50,000 for the business. Then you walk in here and tell me it's worth $600,000.
Rebecca invested in the company when it was an idea. We launched the product, we have sales. It's proving that people like this product. They see it and they buy it. We posted one link on Facebook, the product went viral. Within 3 weeks, we were on Good Morning America, Today's Show, AOL, MSN, Yahoo's main pages, NASDAQ Business Week. People see it and they buy it.
Rebecca, here's where I was wrong about City Kitty. It fixed the problem.
Yes.
People didn't have to clean kitty litter. What problem is this solving?
It doesn't matter. There are 30 million students in colleges that are sitting in dorm rooms right now that are laying within 4 feet of somebody else that love the hoodie pillow.
And all looking to spend their money on something stupid, right?
Yeah, it's only $20.
And what does it cost to make it?
It costs us $5 to make one.
Is there a patent on this?
We have a utility and a design patent on this.
Nobody can put a hood on a pillowcase or a pillow.
That just sounds so ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I knew, like with City Kitty, that I could sell maybe $10 million, $15 million worth of goods. But this product, this is totally different. We're talking tens of millions of dollars.
Tens of millions?
Absolutely. There are 300 million Americans like that this product is applicable to. It's anybody with a head that sleeps, and I'm pretty sure that's every one of you.
What are you going to do with the $90,000?
First, we're going to start investing in low-cost, high-yield marketing.
What's low-cost, high-yield marketing?
Well, a lot of social marketing and stuff like that online, Facebook. We posted a video like 2 or 3 weeks ago that have already had like 10,000 views and have driven a ton of traffic to our website. After that, we're going to start running a commercial that we've already produced and tested.
So you're not using any of this for production or anything of that nature? You have production already locked up?
We do have a new product.
The hoodie pillow has a huge market for it, but the more exciting thing is there are 1.5 billion people that fly on airlines every year.
Oh, God.
Actually, that's not bad.
You know what? That's not bad.
Could you bundle that together and sell them together?
Of course.
The reason I like that is it solves a problem.
Yes.
I don't want to talk to the person next to me in the airplane.
Tell us about this one.
Okay, so there are 1.5 billion people that fly on airlines every single year, and most of us are sitting in a commercial aircraft. We don't have our own 757s or G5s. We're flying, sitting within 1-2 feet of somebody else. Hoodie pillow provides you comfort by holding up your neck while you're trying to relax, and then also provides you privacy. Travel pillow retails for $15, and the cost of us is $3 to make it.
You have pretty good credibility in the space. Even though the stuff may be crap, you sell a lot of it. And that's what matters.
Well, thank you.
So here's an offer for you. I'll make it very simple. I'll give you the $90K, but I'll be a third partner. But the only way I would do this deal is that you don't take any draw from the business, and when you make the draw, you'll decide. But each of us pay ourselves the same amount when the draw
Look at her.
occurs.
She's already laughing at him.
Well, maybe she is, maybe she isn't. But right now, you haven't made any offers. So when it comes time to cash out, I want to wet my beak at the same pace you are.
I'm hearing cash out. That's all I'm hearing. I'm not hearing something that's going to help us grow this business.
I don't want to help you grow the business. I want to help finance it. I just know that you're very successful at what you do.
I don't know. At least be respected.
You may not get another offer, so you should be careful.
Yes, you're right.
Yes, I am. I'm always right.
Oh, wow.
We'll consider it.
You decide when the capital comes out. But when it comes out, each of us get a third. What's wrong with that? Nothing.
Kevin, I would be interested in working with you. I like you a lot. You're my favorite shark. I would be willing to do 25% for $100,000.
I want to be a third, and I'm happy giving you $90K. I like my offer.
I'd like to hear if there are other offers. I mean, I think we're bringing a lot to the table here. We have a product that has a huge market.
I'm just like Kevin. I want a third of the company. I don't care about pulling the money out like that necessarily. If you guys are working every day, I'm fine with that. And I want to take this to my guys at Travel Pro, and I want to take that to HSN and help with the manufacturing. Can you make the decision and give me in 10 seconds, or I'm going to be out? Can you make the decision and give me in 10 seconds, or I'm going to be out?
Before you
I'm
do
very
that,
excited and not going to let this price go up.
No, I just want to jump in with
I'm not going to let the price go up. So I'm going to give you 10 seconds, Chris and Rebecca, to please accept my offer because I'm excited and I do not want this price to go up.
Oh, he's pulling an old Mark Cuban.
I think one of the amazing things is actually hearing what all the sharks have to say, and we haven't even gotten that opportunity yet. We haven't heard anything from Mr. Cuban or...
Okay, the 10 seconds is up. I'm rescinding my offer. I'm out.
Okay.
You have an offer on the table. So far, I have not heard any others. The only other was retracted because David's in a nasty mood today.
I'm going to make an offer.
Well, let's hear it.
I trust you, but I don't trust the product enough.
Okay.
So I'll give you half for 40% of your business. But Damon has got to come back in with me, putting up half of the $90,000 and I the other half. He's a great partner for you. And I want 10 cents for every pillow you sell.
Oh.
Royalty.
Even worse.
Call it what you want.
Let's call the royalty.
You have to admit it's a very high-risk business.
I don't agree with that. We've launched this company with $10,000, and we're profitable within the first few weeks. And I've done this before.
If Barbara wants that deal, I'm willing to entertain that deal. I already have a luggage line with Travel Pro. I can put this right into that system. And
So, Damon, you're willing to partner with me?
I'm willing to partner with you, but we need that answer now before this drags out and the prices go up.
We came in here and wanting to do a deal, and Damon, of course, we were thinking about you because you're experienced in the textile industry, but for giving up 40% of the company and then you have two partners here.
Let me make it more interesting. I am willing to put Damon in on my deal and throw Barbara under the bus.
I don't want this to get too crazy. I'm still with Barbara on it because there wouldn't be enough meat for Barbara and I or Kevin and I to work at a lower percentage. Are you declining the offer for $90,000? Both Barbara and I will be in for 40%.
I think that's too high of a share of the company. We've done $60,000 in goods.
I would do the same deal if it's 30%.
My deal is very simple. It's $90,000 for 33 1/3%. We're three-way partners, and we all get paid at the same time, which is very reasonable.
Damon's and my deal is $90,000 cash for 40%, and we get 10 cents on every pillow that you sell.
Barbara and Damon, can you do that same deal at 30%?
Don't do it. You guys are crazy if you do that deal.
If we went halfway and met you right in the middle, 35%, would you come the other half?
Rebecca, you obviously have a number in mind. Why are we skating around it? What's your number?
20% for $90,000.
Okay, so we've heard from both of you. I'm out.
Why are you out?
Because they don't want to meet us halfway. You won't accept the 40%. You won't accept 35%.
Rebecca, let me make it very simple. I'll give you the $90,000 for 20%. I missed out on you once. I'm not going to do it again. I think you're going to make it happen.
That's a full price offer. Why would you even hesitate?
I'm looking at the majority shareholder. He has to make that decision.
Robert, you have a deal. Very good.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Nice to
thank
be
you.
in business with you this time.
Thank you, guys.
Very good.
Good luck
Thank
to
you.
you. Well,
Sneaky guy, you.
I'll tell you something. That lady, she's going to make it happen.
I don't like her.
I don't care if you like her.
You like her when she's on your side.
I feel so excited to come back in Shark Tank again and walk away with another deal, and Robert is going to be a great partner for us.
Next time on Shark Tank.
I'll give you $1 million.
Wow.
Listen to what he just said.
Whoa.
He's making it right there.
How can you come in here and say, I need to get clear on the numbers?
I thought I had a good basic understanding.
No, you were
of it.
terrible.
Kevin, why would they...
It doesn't matter what you think. I couldn't care less. It's what they think.
You have never seen anything like this before.
All I see is problems.
That's crazy.
Inside the race to save a little boy held captive by a killer. 2020 starts now. The Sharks are back in an all-new season of Shark Tank, where hopeful entrepreneurs from across the country dream of a chance to secure an investment and gain powerful partners to start, grow, or save their businesses.
We urge you to catch this golden opportunity before Pat and I knock it out of the park.
If the Sharks hear a great idea, they're ready to invest using their own money.
I want to be involved with this. I think you're going to hit a home run with this.
And they'll fight each other for a piece of the action.
So I'm going to give you 10 seconds, Chris.
Before you do that,
I'm not going to let this price go up.
He's pulling an old Mark Cuban.
But first, the entrepreneurs must convince a shark to invest the full amount they're asking for, or they'll walk away with nothing.
I absolutely hate to see young entrepreneurs getting completely screwed.
It's sink.
What is it we don't know yet?
Or swim.
You just got on board as an opportunist.
She's not
I
stupid.
think they call me a mini shark.
Who are the sharks? They're self-made millionaire and billionaire investors who are entrepreneurs themselves. Kevin O'Leary is a venture capitalist who turned a $10,000 loan into a software business worth $4.2 billion. Barbara Corcoran went from working as a waitress in Manhattan to building the city's preeminent real estate empire. Damon John is a fashion mogul and branding expert who grew his homemade clothing line into the globally recognized fashion brand FUBU. Robert Herjavec, the son of an immigrant factory worker, is now a technology mogul who sold his first internet companies for over $350 million. And Mark Cuban, notorious billionaire entrepreneur and the outspoken owner of the Dallas Mavericks. First up is Jenny Nygrosh, who believes she can make the Sharks a lot of green with her environmentally friendly business.
Hello, Sharks. My name is Jenny Nygrosh. I'm president of the Green Garmento, and I'm here seeking $300,000 for 20% equity in my growing business. How many of you have ever had to struggle with a twist tie or search for clothing that was suffocating inside plastic? You're not alone. Every year, U.S. dry cleaners process 1.4 billion items of clothing, creating an estimated 300 million pounds of single-use plastic that invade our landfills and waterways, threatening our marine life, including sharks, and wildlife, including Mr. Wonderful. The Green Garmento has multi-functions to help you create a cleaner closet and a cleaner planet. When you get the bag home, simply turn it upside down. It'll hang from any hook in your house, and it's a space-saving hamper. Or it'll fit into a hamper frame. Throw your dry cleaning in. When you're ready to go to the cleaner, simply cinch the bag, carry it like a duffel or a yoga bag, bring it to your dry cleaner, and ask for them to save the bag, keep it with your clothes, and when you get your clothes returned, the bag has magically morphed into this gorgeous hanging garment bag, and your clothes are hanging gently inside, and not a single-use plastic bag in sight. Sharks, sometimes the biggest ideas truly are the simplest. Please help the world to be fantastic, use less plastic, and invest in the Green Garmento.
Cool idea. How do I make money?
Right now, dry cleaning packaging is about a $200 million a year business. This month, we're going to reach our $1 million mark in sales.
Whoa. What about the last 12 months?
Just this year, we're at about 260,000. We have projected just under 400,000.
Do I pay for the bag as the consumer, or does the dry cleaning shop pay for it?
Depends where you're buying it. Most likely, you'd buy it from your dry cleaner, and they buy it from us.
Do you sell to dry cleaners?
We sell to dry cleaners all over the country. They are in the $4 range, and then we print their logos on them. So we do mostly customized bags.
What do they cost you to make?
There's two things my mama never told me to talk about, and that's my age and how much my bags cost.
No, come on now. How are we going to know? You can't hold that back.
But did mama tell you ain't going to get an investment?
Really?
And my mama's from Boston, so it's weird that she talked like that. They are under $2.
Do they charge me more as opposed to plastic? Which is exactly what my dry cleaner did. He came out with these bags, and I keep losing them. And every time I lose them, they charge me money for it.
Okay.
Is that one of the models that people are using?
That's not normally what we would like to have happen. First of all, your dry cleaner should be giving you free bags because you're Mr. Hertzbeck. But
well, you're charging you double is what it should be doing.
Robert, are you saying this actually had happened to you?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Here's the problem when I looked into it. Most dry cleaners are relatively small. So they don't actually do the dry cleaning at the shop. The problem was they said actually sorting. The idea of you bring your own bag and then having to put your stuff in your bag was too much time for them.
These plastic bags, however, are costing them 5 to 15 cents each.
So the sale is to the dry cleaner, and your pitch to them is, you're actually going to save money.
If one person rotates their 2 bags per year, that is a $35 to $45 saving on just the one.
And they pocket that margin. They
Absolutely.
keep that money.
And then they resell these. These bags retail on our website for $9.99.
But currently now, how many competitors do you have, and how big are they in relevance to you?
One, really. It's a totally different bag. They aren't at all consumer-driven. We also have the patent on these bags. We have 18 claims and a utility patent.
I love a clear bag. I could look in my closet and see exactly what I'm pulling out without opening a bag to see what's inside, one. And secondly, I covet these little plastic bags and save them for when I travel. Because I find if I group, because the clothing wrinkles without the use of the bag. So if you were to put a man's suit, a woman's dress, and a pair of trousers in there without the plastic on each one, they will wrinkle.
It's true. Men's suits, if you put the plastic between them, don't wrinkle.
I never knew that.
Our bags are breathable. Would you rather search through that, or would you rather have your stuff neatly hanging?
Jenny, can we focus on the numbers for a second? You say you're going to make $400,000 this year. After you pay yourself a normalized salary, how much money will be at the bottom line?
We are not in profit yet.
Who's we?
My husband and I, we run the business together.
So on 400,000 sales, you're not making any money?
Correct.
Oh.
We are not. It's a
Why?
brand new category.
Why?
It is a new business. You know, we're just 4 years in, and to have
4 years? You haven't made any money in 4 years?
well, we've made sales.
How much
made
did you
any money.
lose this year? How much will you lose on 400,000?
We probably lose about 10,000 a month or so.
A month? A month?
20. How much did you lose last year?
To be honest, I don't know the answer to that.
You're supposed to know how much you're making or losing.
I know. I'm supposed to know my numbers cold. I read your article. I did.
Well, yeah, you didn't take it to heart.
I didn't think you were going to ask me that. I honestly,
How much money have you put in?
We're about to ask how much debt is on.
we put in about $380,000 of our own money.
Your money.
Actually, we have non-equity investors.
Non-equity investors?
What are they doing? Lending
They
you
are
money?
getting
Debt?
up 9% revenue until they're paid back.
That's brutal. So you're paying 9% of your revenue off the top.
Correct.
Okay, and how much did they give you to get that 9%?
We raised about $900,000.
$900,000.
Wow. You're in for $1.26 million.
Why do we have to pull that out of you?